Renee, there is a deep, meaningful moment when somebody connects their heart and their heart becomes highly coherent and they start to get messages from their heart. And I think as humans, the greatest gift we can ever give ourselves is to listen to our heart. In fact, didn't our grandparents, Renee, when we were growing up, say things? It was like, don't be listening to your head, listen to your heart. And their grandparents would have told them that, and their grandparents would have told them that. So it seems to be this ancestral trail that as humans, we know that if we listen to our head, we hear the lies based on how we've lived, how we're told to live. When we listen to our heart, the heart doesn't know a lie, it doesn't know a mistruth. It only knows who you are and why you're here. So, Renee Hanlon, welcome along. And I love the work that people like you do. And I love the work that you do and how you help people engage with their heart.
Ray, I love the work that I do, and I love to be able to connect with thousands of people on this platform. Being able to work from your heart center, you're able to access your authentic self, and it's a neutral space where we you're able to connect with something greater and bigger. This greater, bigger thing is something that is always been within us, that's always been guiding us and helping us along the way. We often get caught up in our minds and we tend to neglect this side of us. When people become authentic, they trust within themselves. They're guided in every moment. They know where they fit into life. They know where they need to be. There's no distractions. There is this neutral perspective that you tend to have, and there is this inner peace that we tend to create.
So I think the intriguing mind, Renee, would want to know, are you talking about connecting with your soul? Like, are you talking about what happens when you transcend human flesh, human existence, and there is a voice, there's a language there somewhere that's kind of always waiting to connect us, always waiting to speak to us, always waiting to connect us to it. Is that the realm that you're talking about here, that you're bringing us into?
This is our inner being. It's always been there, and we've always had access to it. We actually forget that it guides us in every moment. For those who are guided in every moment, they have this inner trust. They know themselves. They don't have to look out for external influences. They know them and they know their authentic being. When we know our authentic being, we can create in ways that are not limited. We can create and think bigger and see the bigger picture.
I love what you said right there, Renee. We can see the bigger picture.
Mm,
My own meditation and many other stories that I hear in meditation. People come out of meditation and all of a sudden they have this download of information as though
mm,
they've tapped into this divine knowledge. So I love that work that you're talking about and how you can guide people into that space. People who struggle to get into that space, people that struggle to know, why am I here? What is my purpose? I can't be here randomly. I must be here for some reason because people on this earth walking around think, you know what? I'm just some kind of result of two people that got together one night in an amorous moment, which is why we are here, all of us. But the eternal field of knowledge, of inspiration, of information doesn't work by mistake. There is no mistake that any of us are here. But I think, Renee, is your work is so important because so many people walk around never knowing their purpose, never knowing the reason. And oh my God, how sad is it for those people in the last moments of life when they actually have that epiphany, when the brain stops being the brain and the mind starts being the mind, and it's like the truth comes to them and they realize, oh my God, this is why I was here.
mm,
And we lose all that
yeah.
unless we find a way to take somebody to carry us and to guide us into that amazing space.
I totally agree, Ray. Um, Not knowing yourself, there is a piece that is always missing. And once you are connected, it brings this inner peace. It brings this togetherness. Yep. And in this space, we tend to be free. There's no clutter. There's just there's no external noise. It is just this. We just know who we are internally. When we tend to know who we are, our body reacts to that. Our body tends to be in a state of being in love. You feel different instead of the disconnection that you tend to have when you're in the mind.
Whoa, I can really feel that, Renee. For the intrigued mind, and mine included,
Mm.
tell me more about what exactly is a vibrational artist?
A vibrational artist is someone who's able to pull their essence through their heart and be able to connect to the canvas in front of them. So the heart actually speaks. You're pulling that information down and putting a frequency onto paper or onto canvas, whatever it may be. It's allowing the heart to actually speak. So bypassing the analytical mind and just allowing it to be able to come out in whatever way possible.
Renee, I think it's very important when we are as passionate as the person who wants to find passion. Because when we do, then we can really allow that to be contagious. Why do you love what you do?
Oh, I love what I do because there is an inner freedom. There is a knowing exactly who I am. There is a confidence. There is a trust. And that's probably the big thing, the trust within yourself.
Renee, thank you for that. And I think today that we've landed some really, really powerful concepts. Connect with your heart, find your purpose, and allow somebody to guide your light. And that's exactly what you do. That's why we present you to our Think and Grow community, because you're one of those who carries that light and shines it for that person to walk through that valley with you, to walk to that place with you. And I know that when they get to the end of that valley, like I've seen many times in my life, oh my God, there is your truth waiting for you. I know that people can book you and our Think and Grow community can book you online, but I also know you have a special offer for Think and Grow community. You've got a brilliant, beautiful, compressed 20-minute session, and you've done it in such a generous way. How much is that session?
Ray, that session will be $40. And I just love what I do. And I can't wait to work with a variety of different people.
Great, Renee. I love what you do as well. I think it's very important that we all have a guiding light. And thank you for being a guiding light. Everybody on earth should have a guiding light, to have guiding lights all around me, because I know the importance of a guiding light. And anybody watching this, Ted, take the opportunity to get a guiding light and just watch what happens for you when you do it. And Renee, thank you for being here. And to all of you watching, I can't wait to hear your story. Right back. Let me know exactly what you experienced in this session. Renee, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much.